Hi there, welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to make simple pita breads. Alrighty, first we start with the dry ingredients. Some flour, plain flour, nothing fancy, just from the local supermarket. Instant dried yeast. Salt. Some sugar. Okay, I'll give my dry ingredients a quick mix. Okay, after I've mixed my dry ingredients, I add olive oil, and lastly some tepid water. I mix it for about 3 or 4 minutes until it's nice and consistent. About a medium speed. Okay, once you have mixed your pita dough bread is ready, just use a scraper to get it out. Some more flour and shape it out to a log again. Now I've made enough for 12 pita breads today. So just divide it into 12ths. You can measure them, weigh them if you like. You'll roughly get about 100 gram pita breads, but after doing it for a while you sort of get used to it. And you'll see this one here is a bit smaller than that one, but so be it. Okay. And onto a tray, just put a bit of flour on there and roll your fingers, tuck your dough into the centre underneath, and you keep rolling and moving it around to a nice circular shape. If it gets a bit sticky, just use a bit more flour, and you'll see it's nice on the outside, nice and smooth, underneath pretty rough and ugly. But that doesn't matter, so you just do that with your 12 pita breads. Lots of flour. See what I'm doing? I'm turning it, tucking and turning at the same time. You get a bit quicker as you practice. Tuck it in, like so. And after you've done enough, you'll see it's nice and round. Okay, so if you want to use your pita bread soon, just sprinkle with a bit of flour. Okay, so the pita breads have risen, they're nice and soft looking, different sizes, but if that's a bother to you, you should weigh them out and get them all the same, but it doesn't bother me. Flour your bench, and best thing to do is with your flour bucket, pop your pita bread in there, turn it around a few times, and just roll it out gently. Nice and thin, like so. Just give it a flip and pop it on the board. There you go, I put 2 on the board to get them going. So you can see I've got 1 pita bread on there. Do another one, nice good coating of flour, and roll it out nice and thinly. So just throw it around a bit like so, sort of stretch it out a bit and pop it on the board. There we go. Now with the rice flour on there, you'll see how slippery they are. I'll roll my pita breads out and then we'll move over to the oven and cook. Okay, so we're ready to cook the pita breads. I've got 2 pita breads on each paddle, so I'll try and get 6 in at a time. Slide a couple over to the right. A couple to the left. Now the oven's hot, so a bit warm, so I'll just do 4 at a time. And you can see they'll start puffing up in a second. And as soon as they puff up into pockets or pillows, just flip them over quickly and take them out. Simple as that. Here we go, here's the first one, I'm ready. Oh, not quite. Yep. See it's puffed up there. And you could see that's a little bit brown, so the oven's just a touch too hot over there. So I'll wait for 5 or 10 minutes. You can see that one there. Beautiful. Just puffed over. And the last one, flip them over again, and then take them out. See that spot there in the oven's a bit hot, so it's just a touch overdone there. Put them on a drying rack, a cooling rack I should say. Those beautiful pita breads. And there we are, beautiful pita breads. Fresh, make souvlaki's with them, wraps, you can pop in the freezer and take them out 15 minutes before you need them. You've got beautiful fresh pita bread. So enjoy.